Hey guys, I'm back with another Car Chronicles, and today we're going to talk about you can't help people all the time. You can't help everybody all the time. And you shouldn't feel bad about that. You have to have the wisdom to know what you can do and what you can't do. One thing about helping people, never do it to the point that it puts you in a bind, puts you in a worse position, than you should be. Sometimes you just have to say no, and you have to be confident, and it's okay to say no. I know people are going to try to make you feel guilty. That's a whole nother ball game. But at the end of the day, you don't owe anybody anything. Sometimes you just cannot do that, and you just have to be able to say, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't have the time to do it. I can't watch the kids for you right now. I don't have the money to give you. That's going to put me in a bind, that kind of thing like that. Take authority over that. Stand up to that. You just can't help people all the time. And sometimes we just be taking on everybody's stuff and taking on everybody's stuff when we're not supposed to. And that's where wisdom comes in too. Sometimes you step in, you help a person out, that type of thing. But sometimes God just wants you to leave it alone and let him work on what he's doing for that particular person. So you have to have the wisdom, like I said, to know when and when to not help. But I know some people, they take on everything. They take it on. They take on everybody's stuff. And that's not healthy. That's not healthy. That's not good for you, And then you got things that you do that you have to do as well, And they try to make you feel bad. Like I said, that's trying to make you feel guilty and manipulate you into, getting out of you what they want. That's not God. That's not love, So take the time to think about things and what you're doing for people. Make sure that it's, that's something that you can do, because sometimes you just cannot do it. You can't help everybody all the time. And sometimes some of these people too, they're not going to move, they're not ready to move and things like that. You continuously doing it, trying. Sometimes you have to release that and let them find their way, and they'll get up on their feet, they'll get up on their feet and do what they need to do. So take the time today to think about that. Again, like I said, you can't help everybody all the time. Use wisdom, ask God to lead and guide you. Until next time, goodbye.